didn't happen by accident. It has happened through leadership, branding pivots, and sponsorship deals that prioritize global blackness. Global blackness, a movement that often leaves out the specific culture and heritage of Black Americans. And when brands talk about inclusion but sideline the very creators who made the culture, we should all be asking, if Essence no longer feels like us, who is it for?
Y'all every year, no. I have not been to Essence since soon as Susan Taylor stepped down. I think she stepped down in 2008. And I don't knock creators, and I don't knock people who go. I don't knock my local New Orleans influencers who I love out there getting their bags, hosting events, having a good time, showing the city of New Orleans in a positive light. But baby, y'all lost the plot of the movie when y'all got rid of the super lounges, when the rich aunties stopped going. See, the rich aunties are retired, have grandkids, and are traveling. So no, I have not gone. I went to Essence. I told y'all, and I've said this before, last year when it first started. I think it was in '95 or '97. That was my first year going. I went subsequent years, but once Susan Taylor stepped down, no, it was no longer for me, because I used to hang with the rich aunties. But like I said, they're retired now. It's just not something that I desire to do. I live in New Orleans, and it's not something that I'm into anymore. I think Essence has had its run. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new breed. It's new leadership. And, sometimes that just don't fit what you got going on. So, no, I will be at the house. But y'all have a good time. Y'all be safe. It's going to be hot as hell outside. Make sure you bring your real deodorant, not your natural deodorant, okay?
What's up, Jam Fam, and welcome to another critical live discussion. If you've been on X, formerly Twitter, today, you've probably seen the tweet that's shaken up the entire conversation around Essence Festival 2025. The claim, Black American heritage is being pushed out of Essence Fest. That's a heavy accusation for an event designed to celebrate Black culture, and it's sparking a ton of debate. So we're going live to unpack this, look at the context, and hear directly from you. So hit that like button, share this stream, and let's dive into why so many people feel like Essence Fest isn't festing the way it used to. So let's start off with the tweet on X. The user explicitly stated that Black American heritage is being pushed out of Essence Fest, and it's backed up by a nearly 3-minute video clip. While we can't show the full clip, we did show just an excerpt to avoid copyright. The conversation around it suggests it highlights things like the demographics of guests, specific event programming, and the overwhelming presence of massive brand sponsors. For those of you at Essence Fest, or whoever went to Essence Fest, or if you've seen the tweet, are you seeing what this user is talking about? What's your experience on the ground? This isn't a completely new conversation either, but it feels amplified this year. There's a growing critique that Essence Fest is becoming overly corporate. We're seeing huge brand names like Target and Coca-Cola front and center. Now, while sponsorship is essential for any major event, the concern is when it overshadows the very cultural roots it's supposed to be celebrating. Now, some news outlets reported on concerns from local Black businesses and activists who feel the festival isn't supporting them enough, or even worse, is actually pushing them out. One key point of contention has been the clean zone rules. These are city design areas around the festival where commercial activity is restricted. While common for large events, critics argue these clean zones and sponsor arrangements are squeezing out smaller, especially Black-owned, local vendors who historically benefited from the festival traffic. Did you notice a shift? Do you think the corporate presence is overpowering the community feel? How do clean zones impact the local economy especially for small businesses. Adding to the sentiment, reports suggest ticket sales are down this year. Some local vendors have also reportedly dropped out, possibly due to rising costs or exclusionary logistics. It created a domino effect where the very people the festival was meant to uplift might have felt left behind. And here's another layer that's sparking outrage. As reported by one outlet, for the last 12 years, Essence Fest's iconic music festival has been produced by the Solomon Group, a predominantly white firm based in New Orleans, with very few black individuals in key executive positions. So this is a big shock to many who assumed the production of such a cornerstone black cultural event would be fully within the community. Does knowing who produces the festival change your perception of Essence Fest? It does for me. Does it matter if the production company isn't black owned as long as the event is for us? What are your thoughts on this specific revelation? The overall sentiment from this viral tweet and the broader chatter is one of frustration and concern. It's an urgent, dismayed tone, raising an alarm about a perceived erosion of black cultural authenticity at what should be a flagship event. It echoes a deeper critique of Essence Fest potentially becoming more of a marketplace for large corporations and less of a cultural rallying point focused on black empowerment and direct support for black communities and businesses. The bottom line is clear. The user on X is spotlighting a loaded tension. Is a festival designed to uplift black culture now inadvertently sidelining it in favor of broader corporate appeal and perhaps even external production teams? What do you hope to see from Essence Fest in the future to address these concerns? How can major cultural events balance corporate sponsorship with maintaining their core mission and community roots? And this conversation isn't going anywhere. It's crucial for us as a community to discuss and demand accountability from events that claim to represent us. The Essence Festival has a long, powerful history, and its evolution is something worth examining. But we want to thank everyone who may have participated in the live chat and shared any valuable insights. Your voice is essential to these conversations. So if you found the discussion insightful, please smash that like button. If you're not already, subscribe to Jam Culture TV for more honest, in-depth commentary on entertainment news and cultural topics. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next live stream or video, and keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep demanding authenticity.